Hello, it's Pete Ashby here again from the St George's House staff team, following on from the opening comments on the welcome page. Just wanting to say a little more now about our programme of leadership conversations. And I'm very conscious, when you click on an agenda, I will lose you because you go off to a detailed agenda. So before you click on an agenda, I just want to put a few thoughts in your mind about our approach. First thing to say is when you look at an agenda, you will see we structure it around a series of killer questions. And that's intentional. It's something we worked on over quite some time here now. We don't have opening speakers because we think it doesn't serve us to have a group of experts and then those of us who receive their expertise. You are all experts in your own way. Every leadership fellow could be an opening speaker of ours. What matters to us is you're thinking about your own development as a leader. So around the opening question, we ask you to come up with personal answers from small standing groups that stand for about 15 minutes. And your answers then drive the energy of the conversation. We had a session 2 or 3 years ago on jazz band leadership. And in many ways, the agenda has a lot in common with jazz leadership. We have a structure for it, but the specialness of it, when it really works, is all in the improvisation. It's all in the way we think in the moment. We listen very hard. We aim to listen deeply. And as you come up with ideas, your inspiration drives the debate. It's why every agenda, even if they're on the same topic, it ends up in a completely different space because every group is different. And that's the excitement of this way of working. It's all about how we really follow through and mobilize the energies of a group. 3 key words, if I may, to put in your mind now. First word is trust. We have worked over some years in developing very high trust ground rules. And as we go through an event here, we try and ratchet up levels of trust at each stage. So for example, we will say to people in a group that if you challenge others, we need you first to be challenging yourself before you challenge others. Self-challenge precedes other challenge. So if you challenge someone on something, they know you haven't yet made up your mind, and you're inviting them to draw them out more so you can just understand where they are and so you can have that exchange. In the same token, we say in groups, we ask you, please, we encourage you to connect rather than convince. The wonderful thing about leadership development is if we have, say, 18 chief execs and directors in a room, we have 18 different journeys to excellence and specialness in your leadership. No 2 leadership styles are exactly the same. So we can learn from each other, we can draw from each other, we can build each other and challenge each other, knowing we're each developing our own unique, distinctive way of trying to mobilize our own gifts and leadership skills to really maximize our impact out there. Second word to put in your head, please, is ambition. I know some people think, hey, leadership development stuff can be a bit navel-gazing. It can be a bit sort of group therapy. We don't do group therapy. We don't do navel-gazing. Whatever our discussion might be, in the Vicar's Hall, and there's a wonderful, wonderful 601-year-old hall, which is one of the finest rooms in the castle. In that space of ours, we say to you, please think big. Share your ambitions. Share what you want to achieve, what you want to put out there, how you want to make a difference. And around your ambitions, we will then discuss how you can make sure you are leading and inspiring and enthusing and motivating and driving and chasing and encouraging and reassuring others as best you can. So the context always for discussing you and us as leaders, our ambition, wider social purpose ambition, and achieving that bigger picture. Third and final thought to put in your mind, sorry, it's a bit of a clumpy word, is co-creation. We want to create this with you as leaders. This isn't a set of courses. This is a community. We are going to grow this together. Already a number of fellows are giving us terrific ideas for how we can develop future themes. A small group of us are going to facilitate these events between us. We are trying to create a legacy for the long term where we hope we can do some really distinctive market-leading work around leadership development for those who are already good and are relaxed about that. You're relaxed about that because you want to be exceptional. And to become exceptional, we need to drive each other and ourselves, stretch each other and ourselves as hard as we can. To do that well, we need to enjoy it. It's informal. We do a lot of laughing together. We enjoy being in each other's company. We keep it light. It's thoroughly supportive. is very developmental, and it's all about our impact out there, and we're learning all the time. And our pledge to you is, if you say, I'm in, I'm up for it, I want to become a leadership fellow, and that's agreed with our warden, who's the main one responsible for bringing people into our fellowship, then our undertaking to you is that we will bust the gut to make it work as well as we can. Wherever we don't quite achieve what we want you to tell us. We want to make it better between us, and we want to create a special, vibrant, thoroughly supportive community that justifies every minute of the time that you will give to it if you become a fellow. Thank you for your time now. And please, if one of the agendas works, please click on it. You don't have to become a fellow to join one of our conversations. So if you think this could be right, think about coming in on a conversation, and then you will know and we will know whether this is right for you. Thank you very, very much for your time now. Thank you.